If you had to pick the single smartest creature living in our oceans, most scientists wouldn't pick a dolphin, or a shark, or a whale. They'd pick something far stranger. A boneless, 8-armed creature with 3 hearts and blue blood. The octopus. And despite being one of the most intelligent animals on Earth, nature gave it one of the shortest, cruelest lives of any creature we know. Let's start with what makes the octopus so remarkable. An octopus doesn't have one brain, it has 9. A central brain sits between its eyes, but 2/3 of its neurons are spread across its 8 arms, meaning each arm can essentially think and react on its own, even if separated from the body. Octopuses have opened child-proof jars from the inside, solved multi-step mazes, and used coconut shells as portable armor, carrying them across the seafloor to use as shelter later. In captivity, octopuses have squeezed their entire boneless bodies through gaps barely wider than a coin, just to sneak into a neighboring tank at night and eat another animal's food, then squeeze back before morning. But all that intelligence exists for one single reason: staying alive for one more day. An octopus has no shell, no spines, no bones of any kind. Its entire body is muscle and skin. So instead of armor, evolution gave it camouflage beyond anything else in the animal kingdom. Using specialized skin cells called chromatophores, an octopus can change its color and texture in less than a second, mimicking rocks, coral, or sand so precisely that predators swim right past it. Some species, like the mimic octopus, can even imitate the shape and movement of other dangerous animals, flattening itself to look like a poisonous flatfish, or waving 2 arms to imitate a sea snake. If camouflage fails, it has one more trick: releasing a thick cloud of ink to confuse a predator, then jetting away using water propulsion. And if a predator manages to grab an arm anyway, the octopus can simply let it go. The arm detaches, keeps wriggling on its own to distract the attacker, and slowly regrows over the following weeks. Despite all of this, most octopus species only live for 1 to 2 years. And the way their life ends is where the story turns tragic. When a female octopus is ready to reproduce, she finds a den, lays her eggs, sometimes over 100,000 of them, and then something changes in her body. A gland near her brain, called the optic gland, triggers a biological process that scientists sometimes compare to a countdown. She stops eating entirely. She spends every remaining moment of her life guarding her eggs, gently blowing water over them to keep them oxygenated, protecting them from predators, without ever leaving to feed herself. By the time her eggs finally hatch, weeks or months later, she has starved to death right beside them, having given everything she had to protect a generation she will never see grow up. Male octopuses fare no better. In most species, mating itself weakens the male significantly, and he typically dies within weeks afterward, his body simply shutting down once his biological purpose is complete. So here is one of the most intelligent animals ever studied by science, capable of solving problems some primates can't, capable of recognizing individual human faces, capable of outsmarting predators far larger than itself. And yet, it's given barely enough time to become an adult before its body is already programmed to shut down. Every single day of an octopus's short life is spent solving the same impossible question: how do I survive today? And for most of them, they only get to ask that question about 365 times before the answer runs out. Nature gave the octopus a brilliant mind. It just never gave it enough time to use it. If this changed how you see the ocean, hit subscribe. Next week, we look at an animal that can punch harder than a bullet.